What's up, YouTube? It's Big Fish, and yes, it's been a while. 7 months at that. But I'm back because this political scene is looking ugly as usual. With these incompetent mayors, incompetent governors, senators who can't get TSA paid. They're trying to keep illegals voting. We got to get them out. But there's been positive things happening as well, which is lovely. But today we're here with the most incompetent of them all, Brandon Johnson, with that mohawk, Lord. But he's going to be talking about Sheridan Gorman. Sadly, she was unalive by a stray bullet by an illegal, shot in her friend group. I wish it didn't hit anybody. She was only 18, living a fantastic life until that happened. Also, there will be a mention of Bethany McGee. She was set ablaze on a train by a person who has violated the law many of times, but with their policies, he was able to be on the streets to be able to do something so heinous. His name was Lawrence Reed. Let's hear Brandon Johnson talk about this.
Mayor Johnson, Bethany McGee, I don't know if you remember her name. She was set on fire on a CTA train by a repeat violent offender who was out on the street because of your policies. She never would have been set on fire. She would be living her life right now, but for your policies. Now, again, we have another young lady, 18-year-old Irish girl, Sheridan Gorman, who is dead at the hands of a suspect, an illegal alien, who, once again, was out on the streets because of your policies. Okay?
What's your question?
He wanted, I'm sorry, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me.
Get to the question, respectfully.
That's crazy. He's trying to get out his what he wants Brandon Johnson to understand why he's asking this question. 2 deaths, and they're trying to rush the reporter. Why? Because you're a failing city? Because you got an incompetent mayor in there? When he's done with this job, I don't want to see him back in the school system. I don't want him advocating his side. I don't want him back in there influencing kids.
Interrupt me. Respect the question.
What question?
Respect the question.
Ask it. What's the question? All right, Craig.
Could you have a little respect?
Goes both ways, William.
Sheridan Gorman is dead today at the hands of a suspect, an illegal alien, who was out on the streets because of your policies.
Mm-hmm.
You've spent hundreds of millions
Ask the question.
of taxpayer dollars to protect these illegal aliens.
Mm-hmm.
You've instructed the Chicago Police Department not to turn them over to ICE. Do you have anything? You didn't even issue a statement, which I guess is better than the statement you released,
We got it.
announcing that Bethany McGee was an isolated incident, which is an insult, which is almost evil.
Please get to the question, sir.
Did you coordinate with Governor Pritzker not to release statements as a way of trying to diminish the death?
I think I understand your question.
Sheridan
So there was no coordination, between me or any other level of government around this tragedy. What I can say is it is a tragedy, and look, as someone who
Please don't interrupt.
as someone who is raising a
You don't have
family.
any problem interrupting me, do you?
Do you want the answer to your question?
I want to answer the question here. And look, as I said in my opening remarks, as I prepare to send my child off to college, of course you want to send them into a place that.
And that's the thing. I don't wish any harm on his children, family, anybody. But that's the thing. It doesn't really personally infect you until it's somebody that's just dear to your heart and that you love. Once it happens to you, then that's when you really want to start fighting against something. We shouldn't have to get to that point. We should be able to stand up on our own, 10 toes down, and be able to know what's right from wrong. I'm tired of seeing this crap. I'm tired of people not being in jail. You know, look at El Salvador. They put all their people in jail, and look how they are thriving over there.
That they're going to thrive and grow. And it's heartbreaking. You know, it's a tragedy. And what I can say, though, is that my work to continue to create safe and affordable communities, that work doesn't stop when we have a tragedy like this.
Affordable.
And as we continue to grieve the loss of Sheridan and other victims who have fallen because of senseless violence, we're going to double down on our efforts to ensure that we create safe communities across the city. And we're going to continue to pray for those victims.
Will you take this opportunity to apologize to Sheridan's parents for the policies that you have promoted that would directly caused her death? That suspect would not be in the city, would not be in the country, but for your policies. Will you take this opportunity to apologize?
Well, again, I believe that we're all grieving the loss of Sheridan and other folks who have lost their lives because of senseless violence. And let's just be
Distasteful, disgusting. He can't even apologize for the mess that he's created. Talking about, oh, Texas and all their illegal. Shut up, boy. Why do they keep electing people in here like this? I don't know what they need to do. I think they need to take a test. Just like how I think all American U.S. citizens should take a test before they're allowed to vote to see if they even should be allowed to vote. They should have tests before they can become a mayor. Because these people are destroying their cities. These great cities up in New York where Badani is, destroying it. Brandon Johnson, destroying it. Gavin Newsom, destroying it. They're destroying their cities one by one.
very clear between the Safety Act and the Welcoming City Ordinance. The Welcoming City Ordinance was passed 40 years ago by the first black mayor in the history of Chicago, and the Safety Act was passed under the governor at that time, who was a Republican, Governor Rauner. Thank you for your questions.
So you will not apologize to Sheridan parents?
Hi, Mayor.
Well, there you have it. Distasteful, disrespectful, Brandon Johnson with the mohawk. Actually, it don't even look like a mohawk no more. I don't even know what it is. This man should not be in office. He literally doesn't know what he's doing. He's incompetent. And I'm pretty sure he fired 2 members from his staffing as well. And they had some stuff to say. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Depending. Because TSA did start getting paid today. Trump passed the bill so TSA can get paid. And that's quite lovely, because I do not want to be in the airport waiting for 5 hours. And I know they need a paycheck. But thank you for tuning into the video. Go down to the like button, hit the like. Hit the comments as well if you got something to say. Thank you. Peace.